If you look at the theory of it, I feel like G2 should be the favorites. But then again, I also know that when the tournament starts, everything that you've done before and every theory you have is out the window. And then it's just up for the people that can handle the pressure when you're up there on stage. And I think we could be one of those teams.
Fnatic find the kill!
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion is returning.
And it's going to be Tristana, in fact, locked in. So early game power is still there.
And it's just as you said, Kobe.
It's down to half health. SKT just a bit of a drive-by at the moment. Effort almost in a dangerous spot as we've got 4 versus 3 guys. Everyone diving on in. Broxah has taken the red, but can Reckless survive is the question. The You and Me has been used as first blood. Goes to Faker. He gets the resets and over the wall. Broxah, oh, that Q. So exactly what
There's
he wants.
the TP.
Yep, Teddy going to be teleporting towards the bottom side, but you've got it happening from Khan as well. Can they find Reckless? The You and Me's there, but there's the cannon barrage. The ultimate from Teddy at exactly the right time as Effort flashes out of the way. The bait is beautiful. 3 kills.
And look at Rift Herald. In the meantime, for Fnatic, they're trying to get something back for themselves, as you can see on top side.
It was Fnatic trying to get a pick onto Faker, and them getting the Rift Herald, and now the tower on top of it. This early game has been additional support. Hilly can't just go off on his own and clear out wards that he might do on another support pick.
Well, it looks like a brute force on this outer turret on the top side of the map, and Fnatic will be. And Faker going down very, very low, has to jump over the wall, and now the turret is the next in line. But Khan is here, dives on over, looks for Bwipo, but not quite enough damage as the prowling projectiles trying to deter him from waiting underneath that turret. Fnatic try to make a move on the outer turret mid, but it's Teddy that's able to lock down the outer on the bottom side of the map while they're all distracted.
Yeah, Fnatic are investing a lot of time to try to push this back into the mid lane. Effort with the clear flank, and now, like you said, Teddy can join them. Picks up bot tower as well as that Ocean, and Fnatic are still here banging against the wall of SKT.
Yeah, we land the dredge line as Bwipo going to be knocked up into the air, but Hylissang already dead. Effort going to be traded for it as Faker is bouncing around the fight. He gets the divine.
Get information out of this Baron area. They've got the Rek'Sai passive as well as Praise Seeker. We already saw Nemesis try and use the
I agree with you. If we're going to see Nemesis and Bwipo out into a side lane to find a pick, that means Broxah, Hilly, and Reckless need to hold this Baron line.
Yeah, well, SKT back on the Baron. It's already down to 2/3 health missing as Fnatic are going to move in, and SKT back away. Not wanting to 50-50 this one, as I thought Fnatic were thinking about potentially. Buster shot would have knocked him out of that, but Nemesis is able to get out.
Check out mid lane.
R button, yes, we found Effort taking a lot of damage. He's got the aftershock, but that's going to wear off. He's just dead, and Teddy didn't want to use his ult on him as Khan dives on forward. We still have the Divine Judgment, but it looks like they don't even use it. Finally, it comes down, and that's 2 kills for SKT. The jump forward, the resets from Faker, as now Clit has found Nemesis, the 1v1. It's a dangerous one for the Lee Sin, but he still wants it. Outplays him, Faker, trying
that game. If Nemesis does not make that play, if he goes down, if Clid is still alive, that is a Baron for Fnatic. His teleport is ready. They're trying to delay as long as they can.
Yep, Teddy's taking a fair bit of damage to start this one off as Effort throws down the depth charge once
teleport.
again.
They're going for it.
There's a heck of a lot of DPS now down onto Reckless, but he's so tanky as Effort goes down very, very low. Teddy relatively low as well, but it's still SKT that are coming out on top. Faker trying to stop the escape routes, but it's not going to be enough. Double kill now for Reckless as he throws in the ultimate, but does he have enough damage? I think the answer might be no, as Teddy is well and truly ascended, and Faker has now found the Garen. Both the Garen and the Yuumi now in trouble. He flashes out of the way though, and the shutdown comes in. The cat is going to kill the Kayle. Once again set up around that Baron. Fnatic looking for Effort as
Spotted out.
Yep, they've dived on it once again. Cannon Barrage utilized one more time as there's the ultimate out from Teddy to answer the final chapter, but Red still has closed the distance here. Teddy's still alive though, he's got so much health, but no, it's going to be the Void Rush that finishes him off, and now the Gangplank takes down the rest of the bottom lane. Faker in position though, he'll have the AoE. He's legendary on this Tristana. Hylissang trying to get the work done, but he can't do it. Finds Broxah, and now they're going to try and get out of here.
Yeah, he's got Hylissang on him. Gets him with the...
Yeah, picks up the Q. The Resonating's trying to bring them back as Clit goes golden. Now Khan is going to close the gap. He's chasing after Broxah once more as the Zoomies going to be no. It's SKT teleporting Teddy into this fight, and finally the Baron is going to be taken at 31. Done for Teddy, like you were talking about going towards. That's Zonya's Hourglass next, and SKT are able to... One inner turret remaining on the top side of the map, inner and outer remaining for SKT in mid, but you've got no outer turrets left available for Fnatic. It's just the base that they're desperately trying to hold on to. They are going to deny at least this inhibitor turret from being taken down. An aggressive Realm Warp is looking for Khan. Shuriken backflip is going to be there. He pops one of the ultimates, movement speed, as he throws down the Shroud. He should have the next ult, but the root is there from the final chapter. The rest of SKT are in the mid lane. They're going to have to trade the base for this, as boom goes the dynamite, but the base is getting destroyed as well. Cannon Barrage can't save you from that one, but at least it keeps the inhibitor alive as Nemesis has teleported in. Hylissang is there as well. Prowling projectile flash from Teddy as the barrels come down. Bwipo doesn't find it as now the SKT turnaround is in. The gangplank immediately taken off the board. The flash forward from Effort to make sure that he can get on Nemesis, but he goes golden. Can he have the AoE damage? There's so much of it as the Buster Shot onto 3 separates Reckless from the fight, and the resets now come in. It's all about Teddy's damage, and Faker launching himself forward. Clid's there. Can he find the Q? He doesn't need to. They just want to take down these inhibitors, and SKT, a beautiful turnaround team fight.
And now they've got alone time with the Nexus turrets here. Broxa and Hylissang trying to fend them off.
Oh no, it's 1-2 and they're both dead. Teddy picks up a double to end it. 5-2 and 13 for the KL as the Nexus falls for the first time.
They're actually going for the Orianna here as an answer to the Akali. Early laning phase, I can see it being one of the best roaming supports and playmaking supports that we have in the league. And while he does a lot of damage,
that's a kill.
That is a kill.
Side, Vulcan is down as well. Vulcan does manage to escape that one thanks to the flash. Top side now, it's Lyra coming up to help Huni. Bwipo wants to get himself away from this one. TP's going to be coming in from both sides. Fnatic will arrive a little bit earlier, but it's Nemesis showing up only to find himself in a 1 versus 3. Damonte, Huni, and Lyra looking to finish this one off. Nemesis trying to run away.
Clutch is all here first.
Clutch is staying towards it, but Nemesis is going in. He drops down the Shroud, and Bwipo will be the one to pop Vulcan. Over the wall goes Clutch Gaming to try to get themselves away. It's one dead on the side of Clutch. Cocoon's able to find its mark onto Broxa. Sonic Wave shot out, but will not hit anyone here. Huni also making his way down into this skirmish now. Reckless also walking up from the bottom side. It's Fnatic in the pit. They have the man advantage. It's 5v4. Vulcan is alive. He's making his way down here, but he's not in range quite yet. Clutch Gaming, they're trying to make Fnatic consider the idea of the steal, trying to buy just a little bit more time. Nice CC coming down. Bwipo going to be taking a little bit of damage there. Drake down to 1,000. Broxa looking to smite it. He's got the secure, but Bwipo's going to be taken low. Lyra's taken lower. Damage coming through. Bwipo going down. Fnatic are on the run.
Reckless no flash.
Gaming still looking to find the damage. Reckless looks to go in. There's nowhere else to go. He's going down. Huni takes the kill. Continues to crawl through these brushes, making sure he's clearing out the vision as he goes. Lyra and Vulcan wanting to make some kind of a move here. Broxa looking to continue to try to defend his ally. A nice denial on the taunt, and Bwipo is done. Clutch Gaming find themselves a kill. They'll find some plates. And gentlemen, we're just about 10 minutes into the game, and Clutch Gaming has everyone near the Rift Herald pit.
And I love how Clutch are playing this game right now. They recognize that they can't do a lot on the bot side of the map, so why not just use our double AD carries in the top lane to siege? Now Fnatic want to try and answer. The teleport's coming through. Shen ulti is up.
Fnatic ready to fight for this. Reckless and Hylissang after Cody's son. Cody's got the flash, but is there even a reason to use it? You are dead. Reckless brings down the sword of justice. Brox is stunned up into the wall. He's going down next. Clutch Gaming respond 1 for 1. Rift Herald at half HP, but Shelly has lost her patience.
It might have to do with the fact that Fnatic are all melee champions, as Bwipo gets jumped on.
And that CC. This is hanging around mid, but won't find a lot. Cody's got to be very respectful of the dive power of this Fnatic bot lane duo.
Speaking of dives, you can see that the Shen, this time respecting the potential on the bot side. Clutch have secured so many plates this game, and Broxa now making his way up towards top, trying to zone the duo away from the town.
It's going to be 12 plates when if Huni kills this turret, and also
Nemesis won't be able to find anything before the Shroud comes down and gets the Fnatic mid laner away. But now, mid lane tier 1 dropping, and 14 minutes into
to kill a lot of these squishy members, I think. Yeah, okay. And, Hylissang getting caught out here.
Fade onto Hilly, CC coming through, and that cat is out of there. Call Peta, he's done. Reckless gonna go down next. The damage is...
They are snowballing the lead that they built up, and their siege with the double AD carry is coming out fantastically. They've now accelerated their gold lead to over 4K, and Fnatic are running out of options.
Cody's son in some trouble, walked too far away from that turret, and Fnatic can punish and find something in return.
What we just saw there out of Nemesis and Bwipo is I think what Fnatic was hoping this game would be like. It would be Garen Yuumi teleporting around, Akali, Shen, all these side lane pushes, but Clutch has just outplayed them in most situations.
Lane plays work, and I feel like this game he was in the right place when the team needed him, and now both teams grouping up, looking poised for a potential fight.
Yeah, where do we go from here? Because Clutch will want to try and find initiations onto this very grouped up Fnatic, and if they can just burst out Reckless, that's a flash.
Reckless takes a lot of damage, keeps himself alive though. Nice tempered fade coming in, making sure Fnatic are not able to mount the counterattack. Down now onto Lyra. Bwipo going to be soaking some damage from Huni there, who's also going to be taken very low. And Broxa, as Clutch Gaming have taken over the bottom side river, looking to secure the Mountain Drake for themselves. Vulcan wants to get the binding. So well done.
Shen.
But the follow-up damage isn't there, and it just baits Huni into a death. Fnatic have found the opportunity to strike. Nemesis will look for even more. Lyra's trying to get himself away, but Cody's son brings out the calling. Nemesis having to dash right back. Lead on the Elise, along with the repel, makes it very hard to actually kill this guy. Vulcan gonna take some damage there from Nemesis, as Clutch Gaming will again look to make some kind of a move. The Yuumi is going to get stasis up, but she's on top of the Garen, and Broxa again finds the counterattack. Fnatic are looking clean.
Favor Fnatic right now. Now they have tempo in both the top and the bottom lane, and they're looking to dive to Monte.
Monte trying to keep himself alive in this one for a little bit. Finds a shockwave onto a couple of people. Bwipo taken down to half HP. Demonte's still alive for now, but he's not long for this world. Shut down.
Side, I like this from Huni. While his teleport is not up, at the very least, Clutch will be able to get a little bit more control back on the map. Sitting in the side lane, he now has a level advantage over Demonte. His items are good to go, and now he's looking for a flank.
Coming in to see if they can find this pincer attack onto Clutch Gaming. Vulcan wants to get away through the wall. Bwipo's going to be in some trouble. It's actually Clutch Gaming who have to be on the lookout. Bwipo's on a killing spree. Reckless just soaking up so much of this damage. Cody's son will finally take him down. Can Clutch Gaming do anything else with that kill? Lyra on the side trying to find the cocoon. Has to get himself away now. Cody's son's going to be rooted up. And Fnatic have got to fight.
And it looks like that they're not going to be able to convert it into a Baron, but they will finally take down that mid tier 1.
Fnatic really doesn't have good Baron take. It's one of the worst Baron teams I think I can imagine.
Tanner time. We'll see if they can find some sort of a play onto Reckless. The answer is no. Broxa has to retreat, but the rampage goes over to Bwipo, who gets the kill onto Vulcan. Clutch Gaming are 4v5, and Fnatic are not afraid. Cody's son down to 1/4 HP, and the siege of mid lane continues.
Huni trying to clear that wave away, and Fnatic just like what carry Yuumi is. Oh, Huni's dead, and this could potentially lead to much more for Fnatic. They're going to try and stop this, though.
Secure it. Broxa drops to half HP. He finds a Sonic Wave down onto Lyra, but Huni is taken out. Lyra stays alive for now, goes up into the repel, gets away to the Honey Fruit to stay alive. Broxa's still Drake of the game is alive here. Clutch Gaming will take care of this one, burst that down. Really, jump over walls alone.
Surely not. So that's why it worked out for him, to be able to push him off there, even though it's a Thornmill, Randuin, be able to take their big advantage. Until then, they're just going to chip away. And I think for Clutch Gaming, pushes them into a Fed Nemesis. That's when Fnatic converts. But Huni, there he goes again.
Reckless, he's not even phased by this. Nemesis in some trouble from Lyra off the side, but now Lyra's up into the repel. He's going to be in some trouble once he lands back down. Stasis keeping him alive. Cody with some damage over the wall. Lyra's going to be kept alive. Now Bwipo into the middle of everybody. Now he's tanking up the damage. Vulcan finds some. No armor penetration still on this Tristana. You have to wonder how well that's going to work out. Clutch Gaming committing to this Elder Drake. They've got it down to about half HP, but they appear to have only leashed for Fnatic. Demonte gets himself away, but only for a moment. Nemesis going to be taken low now. Calling coming out from Cody's son. Nemesis at 200 HP. Both sides are away from the Elder, but Clutch Gaming has critical HP levels. Bwipo looks to make the taunt happen onto Huni. Tempered Fate onto the Fnatic members in the pit. The kill onto Bwipo.
Where's Huni?
Looking to find some moves onto Cody's son. He's taken low. Rex is still finding more damage on the CG lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, Fnatic with the team fight win.
It was Nemesis.
Bwipo had the flank, and they found Demonte. They both committed. They knew their target. By eliminating him,
Fnatic from getting both of the super buffs at once. But it's so much easier said than done. Nemesis going in. Damonte whiffs the ulti, and that is surely the game. A double kill for Bwipo, and Fnatic will move towards the Clutch Gaming base.
The dive bros of Bwipo and Nemesis find the kills. They're diving for more. Can they find these kills? Surely they're looking to end the game.
Vera goes up into the repel, but he can't do anything except buy a couple of seconds. Fnatic, they've got the minions, they've got the Elder buff, and they've got the Nexus in their sights.
Only 2 alive for Clutch Gaming. Fnatic didn't look pretty early, but they just continued to grind down Clutch Gaming. 22 kills, they're going for more.
Reckless going for the flash initiation. Broxa gets another one onto Vulcan this time. The Nexus turrets are melting, and it was shaky early, but Fnatic show what Europe can do, and they find their first win here in the group stage. Fnatic show what Europe can do, and they find their first win.
On one hand, I'm really happy that we actually won the game, but at the same time, I'm pretty frustrated and sad to see how poor our early games have been. Soon we're gonna go up against RNG, and RNG is not gonna make our lives easy.
Shut down over to Uzi!
This is a farming Morgana, or perhaps even Reckless could be playing the Kayle, but I think it is Morgana here is how lane focused the runes are, and they're actually looking to set up a dive here on Nemesis.
There's the unburrow Nemesis under the tower! Because one of the things I want to go back to after this dive is Hylissang is going to be on a roaming support if he can find some impact. Very good unburrow. Spirit's Refuge comes up with Bwipo. Carson stays alive. Not going to find the kill just yet. But here comes Broxa. Going to get unburrowed again. Needs to find the Sonic Wave. Flash. E manages to get the auto. I think he's held on to the roaming support. We wanted a champion that he can impact other lanes. With the wave clear and push that Morgana has, the rocket grab is going to instantly collect.
Let's try and get a couple levels under their belt. They can start generating pressure in the 2v2, and Broxa can start to look to play around this lane.
Rift will be picked up here, uncontested for now. Hylissang, he's looking for a rocket grab, going fishing, will find one. Divine Judgment comes down, buys enough time, but look at the shields. Stopwatch comes out, here comes Bwipo. Stand United completes, but that's a huge no! Langxing shuts Fnatic against the wall, and the Realm Walk was looking for a chase.
Oh, great interrupt onto the Herald. Will buy Fnatic a lot of time. Hylissang still no flash.
Yeah, Hylissang's in so much trouble. Will just get taken down.
So, what's important to reinforce is that at this point in the game, RNG are much stronger. It would have turned into a 2 versus 1, which he just didn't want to take. Speaking of ultis.
All right, there's Xiaohu's already flashed. There's the chase. Realm Warp coming out. That's a blown.
May put a little bit of pressure on RNG to try to get something done around Uzi.
And this
is a kind of a more consistent team fight comp, right? You know, Fnatic's is very reliant on Pun hitting the skill shots.
He's up for Langxing, and he hasn't TP'd yet.
Wow. So, ooh, Carson actually went into the pit. He does have flash.
I'm looking at the vision to see whether or not RNG can find those flanks right now, because Fnatic did a fairly good job of holding onto Baron sort of river control for a few minutes until that attempted gank onto Reckless, and Nemesis is stepping forward. He gets minion blocked. Not going to go down yet. He still had the Divine Judgment if it was needed, but this will be a tower trade. And he's not going to go for Langxing yet. Here comes Broxa, and he's too late.
At this point in the game, RNG can't do it without Uzi and Langxing, who were both showing on the map, right? And they were clearly correct in that read.
Well, you just get more and more damage, so it adds a bit of health. And I think that against this comp, especially when there is a decent amount of health.
Round warp,
oh, the flank.
Round warp. RNG are looking for the fight with the Mega Gnar. They've caught themselves onto Hylissang. He gets the Black Shield and will get taken down. Now to focus. Uzi is being shut down and pushed out of the fight. It's a split. 5 versus 4. Divine Judgment still available for Nemesis. It needs to be crucial. It's thrown down, and now will keep Nemesis alive. He stepped backwards for now. Carcer below 400 HP. He gets the unburrow onto Reckless. Now Bwipo Spirit's Refuge into the taunts. Will not buy enough time. RNG have found 3, and they turn towards the Baron.
Yeah, there's still 5 members alive on the side of RNG. They're going to start this one off. It all comes down to whether or not Broxa can steal the Baron.
Broxa, he's got Flash, he's got Smite, he's got Dragon Rage, but he's got to deal with Langxing. Nemesis is below half HP. Baron at 3,000. Broxa's being forced away. Xiaohu comes in for backup. That is a clean Baron defense, and
Discipline, never grouping up for what could have been a flash ultimate from the Morgana. You know, Reckless had that available for almost the whole fight.
Right now, RNG just have too much pressure on the map, and Fnatic will be forced to concede at least some of their base.
Yeah, they
Mingo caught by the Dark Binding. I love that instantaneously, just playing the split push perfectly. They even get an Infernal on the way out. If you're going to be burning through Xiaohu's shields and Langxing's Mega Gnar, it takes time. But look at that damage onto Hylissang. Uzi's Featherstorm comes out, there's a teleport coming down, Casa gets the Unburrow onto Hilly, Static Field will buy some time, and the Dragon's Rage sends them backwards. Nemesis Fnatic, you have to imagine they still have the ability to disrupt RNG if they can be setting plays up, but when they get caught out, that's trouble. Stand United this time is channeled. Divine Judgment is going to get needed in a moment. It's thrown down onto Nemesis. Xiaohu goes forward, goes backwards, and now Bwipo's in trouble. Langxing's about to gnar out. Flash is available as well. He throws the boulder. It hits Reckless. Reckless has already thrown the flash down. Manages to catch the Dark Binding, but the rest of RNG are pushing for the base.
Yeah, they're going for the base, and Xiaohu's looking to wrap around here potentially.
All right, another boulder toss. That throws down to Nemesis. There may have been enough acting from Fnatic to pull RNG away from the inhibitor turret, at least for a few seconds.
So much praise needs to be given to Xiaohu for how, in every single fight, he is single-handedly eliminating Nemesis. With a single combo, he pretty much removes Nemesis' health bar, which makes it impossible.
RNG are very nearby. Hylissang steps forward. This is potentially do or die for Fnatic. There's going to be a fight inside the pit. Bwipo will not find the taunt. Static Field will go down from Hylissang, but the Mega Gnar comes out. 3 more members of Fnatic are chopped down. Divine Judgment needs to do something here for Nemesis. 4 versus 3. Uzi flashes forward. He gets Hylissang. The feathers fly, and they've come back. 1, 2 for Nemesis. He needs to find more. Xiaohu is low, but Uzi finishes it off. There's not enough damage from Fnatic.
And RNG can close the game off of this. Everyone wiped off the map. They are going to push down mid. Nemesis so close to having the heroics, but it won't be enough.
And when it matters most, Uzi comes up clutch. The star for RNG wins the team fight and will take the win over Fnatic.
Fantastic performance from RNG as they will close out the first half of groups 2-1.
I would probably consider this the hardest group I've ever played in.
在当初抽签的时候，就看起来我们组算是比较难的吧，就是我们看起来就是一个死亡之组嘛。
It's a very welcoming challenge because then also if you were to make it out of this group, then if you don't believe you can win Worlds, you'll never win Worlds. So we just need to be able to fight to death.
You are dead!
Easily enough for Kong. The feathers fly!
When it matters most, Uzi comes up clutch.
Going against these 3 teams, if we want to go 3-0, we're just speedrunning up Mount Everest. So, you know, it's going to be tough.
I have never seen an underdog team be more excited to be placed into the group of death.
Remember the Fnatic when they were 0-3, they didn't give up, and we can't give up either because it's been done before.
Elite CC coming through, and that cat is out of there!
The best team in the world doesn't complain about hard groups because they're what makes the group hard.
Oh, comes back on the faker!
And that's the attitude that SKT has coming into this World Championship.
我们自己队员心里应该觉得，就如果我们能击倒 SKT 或是在这种小组里面出现的话，我们应该今年也是有竞争冠军的实力。
It's close. SKT! They play the map right, and they find the nexus!
That's the biggest deal, right? Is the pressure in this group, as well as the pressure you're going to put on other teams when you make it out. Because they're going to be looking at you.
His dashes. Definitely makes it hard for lane phase. Another bonus of Heimer. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go!
They're going in, they're fighting. There's too much happening for me to play by play, but that's the Lee Sin diving to the backside. Vulcan is going to get shut down. The Gorga in the fight, doing so much. That's 2 for Fnatic. That's 0 for Clutch, and this is the start. Europe
For Fnatic. It accomplishes 2 of their main objectives. Whoa!
Hold that thought. Hylissang going to get stunned up. He's ignited. He might just go down here. They're trying to turn it though. Vulcan now needs to run for the hills. The ignite is ticking, and it's going to be the 1-for-1. 80 carries killing support.
He buys a health potion while the Infernal Drake is taken by Fnatic, earned by that setup.
Now, you will notice that recognizing that the bot lane is where Brox wants to try and play through, he's doing what he can to just survive and get through the lane.
That's going to be big. Hylissang now has to run. That's a big tower. Just out of range. The ult is
Fnatic recognize that they want to try and get this bot lane ahead, given that Hylissang has just hit level 6. Flashes in.
The Hylissang flashing in, trying to layer all of the CC, the pull back on there, trying to save the day, but it's not enough. Leader kick to the wall. It's going to be at least 1. The Pike gets the reset, but he has to go right back to the base of Brox.
Vulcan jumps in. He ends up losing his life, and now 1v1 in the top.
Pushing for the 1v1. Might want to try to throw down the ultimate, but Huni's just going to run him down. He has to finish him off. He's desperate to get him, and he gets it! No! It's canceled! He burns in the duration of the ultimate!
The only way to stop
guaranteed to die the moment the ult hit you.
They just called in and told me that's what happened.
All right, fair enough.
I'll take it.
Today I learned. There you go.
You could have just said you were really smart. You didn't have to. You're like, look, I just remember everything flawlessly.
I, as one familiar with the life of pirates, am familiar with the counter of oranges.
There you go. No scurvy for Huni on the top side, and it's going to be frustrating. Vulcan using the Ghost Water dive just to scout positioning, see how many members are here. Lyra waiting over the wall. How many members of Fnatic will step forward? A ward, not going to get placed. Lyra still unspotted. Could now look for the flank. That's going to be huge. Reckless caught up, locked down. Now needs to make it out to safety. Good damage, but not enough. Puck is going to pull Nemesis back. He uses the ultimate, but it's not going to be there. Nemesis is going to get taken down. He's burning. He's ticking. Is it going to be enough in the end? Nemesis will drop, but Fnatic continuing to look to the fight, and there is no oranges anymore. Blippo's going to find one, but Clutch are not finished. The double kill. Phenomenal CSD, incredible KDA, and as we take a look back at this one, he's been struggling so far in the main groups, but here with the help of Vulcan, he just wants a little bit more sustain in that potential side lane matchup. The lockdown will be there on Cody Sun, though. There should be an easy kill pickup. Fnatic.
Easy come, easy go. Fnatic strike back and they get their own kill. Tower is down.
It's just both supports running around being like, and you will die, and you will die, and you will die. Fnatic, though, going to convert this into a mid-tier 2.
Oh, GP Alto coming out, going to try to deny the push. Reckless, though, picked off. He's going to be forced to ult here. Huni going to get a big barrel. Says, hey, remember when we used to play together? That's going to do it. One shot, one kill from the Pirate. 10 years, you tasted that pistol, and all it takes is one more.
Demonte is going to find another tower in the top side, and you can't afford to disrespect Clutch because in the time off...
Collapsing now to the objective of Mountain Dragon.
And we got to recognize that... Hook lands.
Hylissang now pulled back amidst the team right face first in that Heimerdinger tower, and he's going to go down before the fight even starts. Stopwatch is going to buy him a bit more time. Leader kicking through the entire fight. Massive slow coming in from Cody Sun. They're going to move in with Rizal, but they have to be careful. Nemesis is just immediately going to ult. They give him the setup for it. Now they're going to try to turn it. Demonte running for the hills. The Seraphs has been procced, but Blippo will find the fear, sending Clutch running for the hills. The Urgot healing up, but it's not enough. Vulcan coming through Clutch is
the beginning of that fight, the Huni 4-0. He had the completed Trinity Force. This Pirate is strong. Yet Fnatic...
We might have a pick as Vulcan is looking around.
Hook is going to go in, will connect. Roxy goes up, comes right back down. Huni in the midst of the entire team, though. He's going to get picked off before the fight even begins.
Heimerdinger's Baron, very potent, especially with a double mountain in the back pocket of Clutch. If they just throw down the Heimerdinger ulti
into it, Fnatic will quickly take up the mountain, though, and now have some extra true damage for themselves.
More patient mid-game from Clutch. The last time they played against Fnatic, it was Baratic, and
that's going to be the ulti. Brox is going to go up, and he's going to have to come back right back down. If they kill the jungler to start this fight off, they can instead turn to the Baron. That's the shutdown coming in for Pipe, but Nemesis, he's looking for the kill, he's looking for the isolation, and he is. Blippo's going to snipe him out, and that's all that Fnatic need to set their sights on this Baron. Can they turn back? The Reckless Feathers fly, they're pulled right back, and down goes Cody Sun. Lyra next on the list, and it started so well for Clutch, but it turned against them so fast.
Look at that aggressive play from Reckless, flashing forward for the extra kills there. Nemesis starts it off with the Cassiopeia ultimate, securing that kill. They run down Clutch Gaming and they start the Baron.
Vulcan hovering, waiting in the darkness. Lyra now coming back, has the flash, was able to make it out alive. Can he steal this one? It's not going to happen, and Nemesis is running down Vulcan. He's gotten that flash as well. Hylissang's right over the wall. He's not going to find it through the Zenith Blade. Lyra now trying to escape, but this is a nightmare scenario for Clutch. They've just given them a yet.
Now from Fnatic, with Broxa waiting in the wings.
Just sitting, hovering in fog of war.
They're going for Blippo.
Oh, Blippo all on his lonesome. Sonic Wave, resonating strike. The hook will miss. Huni continues to push on the top side.
Bottom's open.
They're now going to back. Whipple's now going to back, but that means the inhibitor is open. Huni wants to trade one back desperately, is steadily burning through that tower, but one inhibitor already dropped to the side of Fnatic. Whipple's there to stop anything else.
And they're going to have to short a lot up if they want to stand a chance as Clutch looking for a pick on a Bwipo.
Speaking about a position, Bwipo has definitely been caught out. The GPL going to zone anyone else from coming in. Bwipo gets taken down. That's a...
It won't, I believe it won't actually spawn the Elder. So there will still be...
Will not connect here, though. Fnatic continuing down mid lane. Cody's potentially caught out once again. Have they managed to lock him down? He's going down the tower. He still has the zone as he can buy a bit more time. Hylissang pulled back onto the tower. Cody's needs to make it out to safety. Is still alive for now, but that's going to do it. A perfect pick to start off for Fnatic, but have they overstayed? Fishing now for the hooks. Vulcan can't look for the reset leader. Kicking in, he kicks him into the entire team. That's the Pike dream. It's everything you can ask for. A big barrel to go on top of Fnatic. They're still turning the fight. I can't believe it. Bwipo, he's still alive. Reckless is still alive. He shut down Huni. Demonte has to be careful. If he overstays as well, he's going to get knocked back. The Realm Orb's going to be canceled. Demonte is going to get cut down. Demonte needs to finish this one out. He flashes over the wall.
He's for him to be able to clean up and actually guarantee a big win for CG.
Look at how these team fights
the Baron pit, but Bwipo is still dead. Bwipo is picked off. This is the opportunity for Clutch to just take this one, burn it down. Smite fight, will it be going down? Lyra gets it.
They fought valiantly to get back into the game.
What?
Oh. This is how Bwipo died.
This is tried to make a backdoor happen into two members, and we were talking earlier about...
They're going to get the ult out early from the side. They're going to have to give up this tower from the side of Fnatic with Vulcan. Vulcan might just look for more. He wants to go on a Reckless. He's going to grab him. Snipes him out the back. The support hero. Exactly what Clutch need. And now they can continue their siege. Now they can break open the base.
That's absolutely massive. Taking out one of the big carries for Fnatic. Now there's only really Nemesis left to hold the line. Fnatic, they're going to be forced to concede two inhibitors here.
And Pike still has the reset on the ult, can still fish for a play in the next 10 seconds, could look for it, but the siege is coming. Clutch Gaming could look to end the game. The major carry is gone. It's all eyes on Nemesis and Bwipo now to turn these fights. One tower at least. Bwipo pulled back. Weedle dash out to safety. Good play on the input buffer.
Clutch, they're getting a little greedy here. They should just go for the top inhib. They're looking for more picks.
Hook pulls back. Bwipo misses the ultimate. Trying to protect that creep, but Clutch will back away. They get a single
damage bonus of those Infernal Dragons.
Have full control over the top side of the map right now.
Here they go. They're going to catch Demonte.
Demonte needs to make his way out of this one. He's going to try to flash to safety. The rest of the team is now here. Nemesis taking a ton of damage. Hylissang can't finish this kill off on his own. Reckless is not in position to fire back, but still, Bwipo will find the ultimate right where it's needed, and Hylissang, still alive, is right in the midst of the fight. The reset does not come through. They're fighting in the pinch. If they continue to push forward, Reckless will shred through their entire team. They have to be careful. Clutch have to be so smart about how they play this. The hook goes through. Bwipo going to buy a bit more time. Cassio. They can't shred through it, but they can't even get their carries into the pit. They might not even want to. Vulcan going to find the pullback onto Reckless. Reckless in trouble. Early ultimate forced out. Now Vulcan can be on the hunt. Now Vulcan can look for the resets. He has the ultimate back up and available. Lyra may just try to make his way in the pit. Can use Bwipo as the highway to get there. 4K getting lower and lower. They find Nemesis. Vulcan can now fish for the resets. Gonna try to find a pick over the wall.
Huni's down.
Fight this one. Maybe they can get something done. Broxa gonna miss out. The Pike no longer has the ult, no longer has a chance to reset, but Broxa is dead. Revive coming through. Bwipo in the pit. He's taking so much damage, but it's Reckless off to the side. It's Reckless. With a matter of moments most, he has to show up.
No smite on
Hylissang misses the ult. It's getting lower. It's getting lower. Why are they staying aggroed on the Baron? Reckless running into the towers. Cannot get anything done, but Fnatic will get it. Lyra can't get into the pit. And now Reckless steps forward. Now Reckless looks for the fight. He has the feather set up onto Cody's side. He's going to bring it back. He's going to find the kill. Fnatic are going to take it. It is an absolute mess.
Stops. Now we're back at the live, though. Elder Dragon will also.
They're going to get it too. Double end game.
This is their elimination match. They need this win to stay relevant in the tournament, and they can still do it. The base is exposed. Vulcan is just buying time.
Dashing, trying to catch the creep wave.
I mean, he's buying a lot of time here.
It's also a Pike, and a very fast Pike.
Where's he gonna go?
I mean, he can go down.
Gonna go down.
And now he can dash out to safety. That's
Run,
not
Vulcan,
gonna do
run.
anything.
Oh, he's making the full circuit. Look at that marathon runner.
One lap.
That actually delayed so much.
So a single barrel can tear through a lot of health bars.
All right, Fnatic. They're knocking on the door of the base.
Multi-use, Hylissang into the backside, trying to catch out Cody's son, but a well-timed stopwatch will get Cody a little bit further into the fight. That's going to be the reset that they want. Fnatic need to focus on just the inhibitor. Have to be careful about trying to take anything else. Vulcan will not find the hook.
Baron is about to spawn, and Fnatic going to look to rush it down. That's fast.
Can just look to get a triple barrel here. Vulcan is going to get over the wall. Cassio is going to secure it. Massive Baron, where the barrel is going to go. Huni hasn't been able to find one yet. Triple IE, what's it going to do for the team? Brock's waiting off to the side. Hylissang going right into the back line. Fnatic now need to find a way forward. Reckless, they're stepping in. It's a massive engage from the side of Fnatic. Huni cannot get anything done. So much damage to the Pike. Now looking for the reset. Now has a chance to restart the fight. Huni's going to grab one. That's the shutdown. That's one more kill. Fnatic take the Baron, but it's now a 3v. Backdoor, probably not this most ideal option. Will go down. Oh, second Elder. Fnatic.
Ante?
Still stepping forward. Bwipo going to get pulled back, but Reckless is untouched. They can't just go in like this. Bwipo, though, unafraid, is going to walk face-to-face with Huni. GA will get procced. Huni burning down, though, from the burn. Demonte now has to run for his life. The Feathers are going to get pulled back. Reckless is going to find one. Bwipo is still alive. Bwipo getting kicked back and taken out by the tower from the Heimerdinger. One kill apiece, but GA. Their Banshee's Veil has already been procced. Huni not able to set up the barrels. There's too much attack speed on the side of Reckless. One is all it would take. Nemesis pulled back to the middle. Teammate connects. Huni now has to run for his life, but he's been slowed. Nemesis now on the chase. He knows if he takes out the triple.
Rise is going up there. They're too far. There's no way.
They're going to operate in the shadows.
There's no way.
There's no way.
They're going to
8
do
seconds
it.
left on Baron empowered recalls.
Rise ulti with the minions.
There's no way.
This is too much pressure to put on Cody, Sun, and Huni. There's no way.
Here they go. They're pinging. They're pinging. There we go.
They're going to start it off. Fnatic are just going to run straight in for the fight. They just need to clear the waves. It's the base race. Cam, give it to us. But now it's just a matter of can they hold on. There's just too much damage. The tower is not enough from Cody's Sun. I don't think they can do it. The tower has been broken down. The Nexus has been taken down. And Clutch bet it all and lose everything in the process.
Fnatic after a hard counter. I know this is something that I think propped up this split in
a terrible start to the game for this team. Still have to respect Clid waiting in the darkness, but much better than previously. Clid now, though, going to run in. They're going to fish for the stun. Now he's going to try to dash out. Hylissang will go down here. First blood. Gragas.
That there is no Brox on the bottom half of the map, so Clid started up. Now he's getting low inside the Dragon, though, and Hylissang's there.
Hylissang walking in, trying to deny this one away. Bwipo's going to use the ult as well to force Clid off of this one. Broxa can walk in and try to stop the Dragon from resetting. Hylissang going to commit to the play anyway, but he's so low. Hylissang is going to go down for this one. Raptors, if they are, or not Raptors, rather, Krugs, if they are going to respawn, and Bwipo has to be very careful. Grass plus the oranges should make this a little bit easier for him. Broxa now on the way. The Predator has now come out. They want to finish the kill off, but Bwipo is still alive. They've gotten locked up under the tower. He wants to finish it. Khan goes right back in. The pool, keeping him healthy. He's going to have the empowered Q, but he can't do it. Clid, however, can finish the job. Kicks his Broxa back. Wants to use the Gragas as a highway back out. Broxa now hitting level 6. Ticking.
How smart Clid is as a jungler. He is playing around where he has pressure.
Early here, and the rest of SKT smell blood.
They're just going to go for it. Headbutt pulverizing, so it's going to take it. So they're going to go for Brox. They're going to try to make their way out of that one. Nemesis is going to try to find the stun. Brox is going to come out into a stun member. Will now be able to make it out to safety, trying to knock him back. Clid going to get taken down. A clean turn. The Gangplank ult as well. Teddy burning, and here comes Hylissang for the shutdown. Just leash this for the side of SKT. Will they stay too long? Will they try to overcommit? Eye on the barrel chains. The stun is there. Khan hitting 4 members. That is a massive hemo plague. Reckless now TPing in. They're going to try to turn this one. They're going to try to burst Khan down before he can get into the pool. He won't get a chance. The objective is still alive. Eyes on the Herald, who gets it in the end. SKT, but Fnatic will play defense. We'll try to stop this one away. Effort has now been locked up. And then once again, a beautiful Vigar stun. Teddy can't get back in the fight. He has to burn cleanse to do so. Reckless fearlessly firing into Faker. The double kill going down for Bwipo.
And Fnatic actually come out on top of this fight. And it's all because Reckless is able to TP in. Broxa doing the cross map and looking to set up for a play bot.
Bwipo now getting run. The ulti does connect. He has been locked up under tower. Still alive, however. Bwipo so incredibly tanky. Khan overstaying his welcome. Clid going to tank the tower, but now Bwipo might just look for the double. Steps forward. Parlay. Can he get in range? Time warp tonic movement speed.
He's laughing.
He's just laughing.
He's laughing.
Nemesis, though, now he's the one in trouble. The slow does connect. Faker willing to go right back under tower.
Nemesis just smacked.
All right. Bwipo was taunting earlier, but he's got to give this one up. He knows that SKT Brute Force will be able to
scale well later on into team fights. In a side lane, he's not going to have that same value.
To hold that thought as the siege is starting up mid lane. The cage laid down. Flashbacks to Cloud9 from so many worlds ago. And Effort tries to go in, but it might cost him. Hylissang going to go forward, but he misses on the Zenith blade. Throws down the ult. He wants to get something. Effort deleted. The cast comes down, and that's the kill for Broxa.
Here we go. Flank. SKT are behind.
Khan wants it on the backside. The cage has already been used. Nemesis is going to delete Faker to kick the fight off. The Hemo Plague has landed on 4 members, but they're not going to have the follow-up. Khan now caught in the cage. Fnatic, they can keep the fight going. He desperately wants to turn it. Khan locked up. The CC comes through, and Khan goes down.
And it's so difficult for SKT to engage on this Fnatic comp just because of the Veigar. Nemesis is doing a fantastic job of utilizing this event horizon to
huge game for Brox, an important one as well, as it's been the story of so many different underperformances over the course of the first week of groups. Now into the second week, Brox is showing up when it matters most.
And It's really important that you mention that, Dracos, because all of the criticism was going towards Broxah and Whippo, this duo, but they're a large part of why Fnatic are in this position right now. They're looking for Faker.
I'd say smacking Faker's a good way to turn the critics around. Faker caught in the cage. Faker knocked into the ground. 6 feet under as Fnatic will take another tower.
If you go at the king, you best not miss, and Fnatic aren't missing today. They find him again. He's in the death chamber for 25 more seconds, and they're on the inhibitor turret.
Eyes on Effort next. He walks right back in. He can deny as much CC as he wants, but still, they're just taking him down. They're chipping through. They don't care about the Alistar ultimate. They want to burn him down, and they're going to do it. Whippo's focusing the tower. The rest of SKT have to run for the hills, and even Khan's Vladimir is not enough. Hylissang going golden. Nemesis coming over the wall. Where's the cage going to go? Khan trying to turn this fight around desperately. It goes down. Khan will be caught inside, but will not be stunned. The tower will drop in favor of Fnatic.
Here comes the TP flank. SKT looking to get something back.
They think Fnatic have overstayed. They think they've overextended. Faker still with ult available.
They get that pick. They get the push.
Fight kicking off once again. Effort cut out and just gone. Dark Matter.
He is so poised and ready to just deny the engage.
4K, 3K, getting lower. Teddy over the wall. I don't think he can steal this one away. It's going to drop. Broxah gets the smite. Fnatic get the Baron, but Teddy, he's now been caught out by the GP ult, and Fnatic are
Look
on
at
the
him waddle.
The kick. He could look for the disengage. Teddy, of course, with a cleanse up. He has the flash as well. Just going to flash out to safety. Hylissang will not find the engage.
They're not done yet.
Youmuu's coming through for Whippo. He wants to chase, gets the extra movement speed. Teddy gonna dash away there, uses the ultimate. Broxah coming in. He's gonna throw the cats. He's gonna knock her back to the wall. Fnatic want to keep it going. Kid gets in the baby cage and gets knocked out of the game. Effort has to go back in. It's a massive fight. The Alistar, a miserable game for Effort as he's been caught. The dream was alive. You thought it was dead when you saw the names SKT and RNG, but Fnatic are keeping their dreams alive. They're keeping the hopes of Europe going as they push into the base of SKT. This will be 2 inhibitors down. 1 to follow. SKT, they still have scaling. They can hold on, but this is Fnatic's game to lose.
2 minutes left on the Baron buff. SK Telecom trying to chase them out of the base.
SKT is just hard to execute because of the amount of disengage until he goes in.
Hylissang running forward. The ulti goes down, but he still manages to find it. Whippo now on the chase. Wants to hit the barrel. It still connects on Teddy. He's not fast enough. Reckless finds the pick in the end.
You laughed at Hylissang in lane phase, but he is making them pay. Another chase down.
And another inhibitor for Fnatic. And Venice, you talked about it. The Veigar's so big brain. So many short-range champions that want to dive the back line, and Veigar says,
like this day, they could still get first in the group.
Whippo overstays his welcome and is shut down. A good pick for SKT. Maybe it'll let them hang on to the base, but
Teddy's running back right now, but the Gangplank ultimate is down.
GP ult, cage comes out. Khan gonna be trapped inside it. Broxah leaps forward, will not find the engage. The tower is the focus for Fnatic, and they will break it. SKT stepping forward, but they won't connect. Hylissang going over the wall, trying to find the engage. The cage connects on Clid. They're not going to take the bait, though. They're focusing. They want 3 inhibitors. They will not get over-aggressive for kills. They see the end in sight, and they will not falter here.
Yeah, Fnatic don't need to take any gambles because they have the pressure with all of these super minions walking in. The Baron will spawn in a minute. They're not going to overstay. Here comes Clid.
The kick through the Veigar, but still the cage comes out. He stops the engage. Khan has to find a way in. Reckless throwing the feathers through. He wants to pull them back. Khan, this is his hero moment. Can he turn it? The double kill dropping for Whippo. Khan wants to turn the fight, but he doesn't have enough. The shutdown onto Veigar. Will it buy enough time?
Reckless has teleport. He can teleport right back. This is Fnatic.
Only Faker is left alive to look as his team crumbles, and Fnatic will look to make the European Week 2 dream a reality.
After a miserable Week 1, here it is, folks. LEC fans, the dream is alive.
Say, Hylissang giveth and
maybe selling the fake here as Broxah now turns his attention to bottom lane.
Okay, level 2's on the side. Hylissang won't find the stun. Ignite's thrown down to Ming. That's a gigantic minion wave to be fighting into. First blood to Fnatic. They turn their attention to Uzi, but again, Class is now going to step forward, places a ward down and spots out that fat man. Broxah gets the body block, and there's the dash forward, looking for the stun. So much damage onto Ming. Hylissang picks up the kill, but it's at the cost of his life. So far, trade 1 for 1. Here comes Nemesis, throws out the miasma, trying to put the twin fangs onto Xiaohu. He's burning, and he's down. Now Cast is the target. He's trying to show him back. The Sonic Wave misses. Fnatic get another, and Uzi
even more. Remember, since the last time we saw this matchup, as Hillsong's already mid, we're continuing.
He's hunting, needs to get the CC! The interrupt lands, and Xiaohu goes down. Berlin!
Same fashion. You can go top and kick GB away from his turret and get advantages, but it's all bot lane.
It is indeed. Uzi's going to be in so much trouble. One more auto! And it's a trade.
America definitely do end up forcing the fight more often than not.
Now, if you look at the minimap, Bwipo is under threat. 3 members of RNG in that top quadrant, but...
You want to trade, you want to extend leads.
They are able to extend the lead specifically on the Xayah because she's not sharing plate gold like the Lulu. She's probably trying to accelerate towards an Ardent Sensor, you will imagine. Turret should still go down here. Wait and see if Reckless feels safe enough, and Roxa zoning around mid lane, so 2 lanes of turrets for the side of Fnatic.
So that's a great move from Fnatic. You know, make it about the majority of the map as opposed to just those bottom
out soon, but just with the map uptime, they will get mid lane out of turret and give themselves some more avenues for picks.
I love seeing our hit of the river. And as it stands now, Nemesis backs away. Uncontested second Mountain Drake.
Just want to cast our mind back to the fact that Uzi at 17 minutes was 2 completed items in his previous
And
game.
the last rotation Pike, but Broxah coming in with that level 3 gank, setting his duo lane up to go toe-to-toe with Uzi and Ming. 4 towers to 1, it will be balanced out now, 4 towers to 2. But the LEC representative have a significant lead as we hit the 20-minute mark.
It just feels like an old habits die
Chance
hard.
actually is Hillsong gets chunked out. True Shot Barrage will be available very, very soon. Baron's going low, doesn't even go in the pit. Fnatic of having all 3 representatives knock over this Nexus, but this would be a historic week. Fnatic were the underdogs, but look at the minimap. They are pushing 1-3-1. Karsa gets tagged out. The daggers. Karsa runs for his life, and Bwipo with the cannon barrage gets the kill. Let the feathers fly. Reckless has Fnatic 2 Infernals, nearly 10,000 gold up. Baron
objective Longxing, no flash as well. That's another crucial cooldown to track. Baron is started.
It's going to explode as well.
Karsa gets caught out by Hillsong. He throws down the Dragon's Rage. Baron has been melted. And all of a sudden, flash, skewer. Uzi gets over the wall thanks to the arcane shift.
2 Infernals and so many more items.
And smartly, they're sending Hillsong to use his proc on this turret and try to get 2 inhibitor turrets at the same time.
Exceptionally well done. Turret number 1 falls. Turret number 2 falls. Berlin, do you believe in euphoria? Fnatic are on the cusp of making history. RNG are so close to being eliminated, and Fnatic are playing this as cautiously as possible.
But they're also playing it smart. Hilly in the top lane is impossible for anyone to catch. He's nearly knocked down that inhibitor, and they're going to look to just break open the base and reset.
1 inhibitor, 2 inhibitors, 12,000 gold is the lead. And Fnatic in the bottom lane. Hilly's been zoned away.
But he's drawing both the Gnar and the Rise, the frontliners from the comp of RNG, every time he walks up. We've seen this play on the domestic stage, working on the international one.
Cannon Barrage comes down, Karsa throws out the Dragon's Rage kick, but it does nothing. Realm Warp comes in, that's an interrupt on Longxing. He's dead, Karsa's dead, RNG are done. They will not advance to the quarterfinals for the first time ever. All 3 European teams make it to the knockout stage. Fnatic eliminate RNG.
And Reckless finally overcomes his demons, takes down Uzi.
我觉得这一次就是年轻战队们都是和老人战队们对战一样。
因为我们是第一次打世界赛，我想给大家看新的战队也可以进决赛。因为其实每年都是一样，就想给大家看今年不一样。
Wow, that was gorgeous. Griffin has officially arrived. Splice, they will not be stymied. They will
결승 후보로 지목되고 있는 G2를 이제 저희 다크호스 팀인 담원이 맡겠습니다.
We go against the triple world champions, probably the most famous team in the world. I'm playing as Faker. He's basically the face of League of Legends. He was my idol, so beating them would mean so much.
저희 팀이 월드에서 굉장히 강력한 모습을 많이 보였기 때문에 저희 팀을 상대하는 팀들은 아마 압박감을 굉장히 많이 받을 거라고 생각하고 있고요. 또 저도 플레이할 때 어느 정도는 그런 부분을 생각해서 플레이하는 것도 있고.
4-on-1. Faker's got flash available. He dashes. He doesn't even use the flash. That was Faker doing Faker things.
You knew even before Worlds, as it is Faker, you knew he's gonna perform. You know the rookie's gonna perform. We are champions right now. You just know that teams who have experience and who have shown historically that they can do it time and time again, they are the ones to be scared of.
Chases in, finds the triple. Oh, the Ignite is burning. Rookie back on top.
That's an interrupt. Fnatic eliminate RNG.
For us more experienced players, or for someone like Faker, it's just another day at the job. It's either you win the entire thing or it doesn't matter how far you went. And I think that's why, in the end, one of us will succeed.
It has seen a lot of success
Oh
already
my God, he
at the
actually did it.
World
I can't believe
Championship. We're talking it up. Carry champion, but nobody wanted to say the word. But Rengar top, as we said, requires that early pressure, does get the level 2. Bwipo going hard, has the empowered Q, Conquer procced.
He's chasing 110 HP. Savagery! Bwipo!
Both teams. Nemesis was very low in that lane. He had to go back and blow TP early on. Let's see bot lane dive.
All right, teleport's coming in. That's the knockup landing onto Reckless. He decides to turn back to the tower, but this is an easy kill. Crisp is the one that gets the credit. Hylissang's low on mana. The turret aggro has been swapped. Tian goes low, survives by 80 HP. Now the tower turns to LWX. It's a trade 1-for-1, but 3 members stand.
In this case, it was the weak side because his duo was back in base. They were not there to contest. Or to go and try and invade on enemy side. Like that decision, you gotta basically make instant vision. They know where enemy jungler is. He can now path bot side, so they're ready. Actually, they're all in.
They are indeed. That's a flash ball from Reckless. The final chapter as well. Great play from Chris to re-engage. Demacian Justice comes down, but Hilly picks up the final hit onto
level 2, level 1 all in.
Take a look at the itemization as now the engage goes down on the bottom. There's the Destiny and the gate. Teleport comes forward. Reckless is going in. He's spinning, but he's not yet winning. Gimgoon and Doinb are going to return. Nemesis is already shut down. Now Reckless running for his life. Prowling projectile by some time. Bwipo comes in, sinks the fangs down, and it's Savage. Turns his attention to Gimgoon. Will be able to be an unseen predator. Hopping and skipping and jumping onto FPX. He does get shut down on the fray. LWX with the Essence Reaver gets the shutdown. And this could very well be the first tower of the game falling.
And they will also get the Drake right now. So FPX have actually done a great job controlling bot side, which is what we saw from them in the LPL.
Now that it's a level 11 Rengar with the Black Cleaver, as well as another Caulfield's Warhammer of cooldown reduction. We have a pick in the jungle.
Yeah, we do. Nemesis just looks to run down Gimgoon. Gold Card Prime locked down, Prowling projectile on Nemesis. That was just a confident play from Fnatic.
But if we look back at the last like 1 or 2 minutes, it's actually been heavily FPX favored after that fight in bot lane. They came back with the 80 carry. They actually got tempo bot side, took a turret, got a Drake secured at the same time, and Fnatic were not in a position to swap up and trade for Herald. Let's see around mid.
All right, that's the engage here from Chris. Gets multi-man charm onto Reckless as well as the support. Reckless now running for his life. Brox is in trouble, forced to get away over the wall. All of a sudden, Reckless is down. Engage in the mid lane. LWX sends the somebody to work with, is not going to provide the power they need. An FPX 1500 gold.
That's the normal one, and then they pick a strong side where they place their vision. They secure another turret. Fnatic.
They have to play. Chris finds the pick in mid.
He does indeed. Broxer will be able to repel by some time. Final chapter comes down. That's going to stun up, at least root just a couple. Reckless is considering stepping forward. Gold card was primed, and that will be enough to get the LWX ultimate out. He lands on the rise.
Oh, there you go.
And escapes with his life. Here comes Nami, but he gets chunked down, blown up, almost dead. Not just yet. Tian trying to run him down. The rest of Fnatic are re-engaging. Doinb is in so much trouble. There goes the spin. The Demacian Justice from Reckless. He manages to get one.
Look at Camille in the mid lane.
Yeah, she comes. Kimgoon jumps back in. Reckless stays alive a few seconds longer. Not that long, though. And FPX get the delay. Gold up, 4 kills up, 4 towers up, 3 dragons up. And every single punch Fnatic have thrown.
This Twisted Fate ultimate and the Rengar, one of the big strengths of the Garen Yuumi is that it takes so long even if you catch them. But FPX constantly finding these picks to attack Fnatic before they get to set up their pressure.
All right, a couple of ultimates committed top. It won't be enough, but it pulls Reckless far enough forward. He gets taken down. Doinb forced to flash defensively, but he escapes with his life. And all of a sudden, Reckless was caught out in the mid lane.
And every single time FPX starts a fight where there are multiple members together, they win. It's a big thing for them. If they start being split and individually they can be caught off guard, then they can actually lose. But now they will win.
Oh, a lot of pressure. Hylissang's in trouble. Well, Broxah's going to be able to get over the wall. The repel bought enough time for Fnatic members to come in for the defense.
They don't have TP bot lane.
All right, so this is going to peel away. They get the Destiny, though. That's enough. That's at least one down, but look at this. The Realm Warp comes in. That's enough to force the flash from Reckless. He continues to run for his life. Doinb will find Brox, and that's already a kill. No TP. Nobody cares. Demacian Justice comes down. 2 quick kills onto Fnatic.
And right there, Fnatic, after stopping the Baron, they'd already used the TF ulti, so Nemesis started to go top and catch the wave. That actually meant the 2 members were now stuck alone. FPX, they saw that great call once again, and they just dive onto Fnatic, find 2 members, no jungler alive. This should be their Baron.
Do they run the risk of going in? Final chapter is thrown down, and FPX will be able to secure it. The Yuumi ultimate not going to do enough just yet. Bwipo decides to engage. The feathers fly. That's at least one onto Chris. Defensive flash away. UNB and Zumi's doing a lot of work. Here comes Kingoon. He's going to hop over the wall. Hextech ultimatum comes down. There's the little kitty cat jumping over to Nemesis. Nemesis needs to get that gold card prime. Needs to hit the right target. As the teleport now comes, and as it stands, 16 kills to 9. Another dragon secured. Realm Warp now sends FPX into the mid lane. Small win in trying to defend this turret. Actually, it doesn't matter at all. The turret just gets melted. There's the engage. Crisp still finds a target. Bwipo, a flashless Rengar. He easily gets taken down, and so does the inhibitor. Do they push for the Nexus?
That's a yes. Quick shot. FPX full steam ahead. This is 5v4.
Oh, 5,000 gold lead. Kingoon goes in. That's so much damage. Now it's being returned. Hextech ultimated by some time. Broxah gets one back, but at the cost of Reckless's life. Nexus turret number 1 falls. Nexus turret number 2 is the target. Hylissang needs to try to do something with the help of Broxah and Nemesis, but they can't do enough. They can't stop FPX. They can't stop the LPL in game 1. And FunPlus take the lead. The KO once in the group stage, 5-1 and 3, and it looks like he'll do it again.
Actually, if they wanted the scaling to come from the top side, it would have been that Vladimir pick. They would have locked that in because it's a good matchup.
Called into Doinb. Okay, 3v3. Reckless, though,
he's taking the buff.
Is stepping into LWX. Reckless is not in sync with the team. He walks all the way through Doinb. Now Broxah comes to help. Do FPX engage the flashes? There's the dash away. Tian goes for the body slam flash. That's a flash forward. Fnatic are chasing Tian. They're looking for first blood, and they find it. Reckless picks it up on the Kai'Sa. Doinb forced.
Fairly slow early setup with their composition, and that normally does not favor them. They actually want to play aggressive in the early game.
All right, Hylissang is going to aggressive now. Tian's coming in, no flash. Hylissang flashless as well. He will get shut down. The kill is donated over to Control Ward, and there's a potential dive being set up, but this could be a 3v3 very quick.
We have level 6 on TF. Good thing, of course, with ulti, he will spot the Gragas as well. Here, going!
All right, there's the Devour already used. 2-man knocker, but 1 inside the belly. Gold card comes down. Crisp has gone low. The thick skin does so much work. Nemesis is going low. This is completely botched from Fnatic. It's a 2v1.
And Tian right now, he reads this. He knows they will dive bot lane with the early level 6. We said it's going to be bot lane focus from Fnatic. They saw the Gragas with the ulti, but still felt confident they could go for it. It backfires. Tahm Kench, good at defending against dives.
Round 2!
All right, let's find what happens. The Sonic Wave doesn't find a target. The Kathian Rain will not have enough damage just yet. LWX is pushing forward. Piercing arrow. Drops Reckless down. It's got no flash. LWX gets another. That's a defensive flash from Broxah. There's a red buff available to be secured.
Can't answer a potential dive in the bottom lane.
All right, so conceding the Dragon as well as some pressure in the middle lane. Taking a look at Reckless. and Hylissang, they're going to be able to catch that one.
Varus ultimate to set up kills. Gragas is here. They're going for an offensive play.
RMD. Chain of Corruption already comes out. Hylissang actually will use Tian to taxi to the tower. FPX are in absolute control this early game.
Yeah, they're in full control, and they're not even playing their signature style because they have a more defensive scaling mid lane. Let's see bot lane.
And if you're a fan of Fnatic, you should be worried because the signature style is being played and it's not yet working. LWX has survived for now. Bwipo completes the teleport. The counter barrage comes out. Defensive flash from Nemesis, and Bwipo's running for his life. Hilly's making his way forward. Got no flash available to him. Broxah manages to find 2B. How did you do that? Tian body slams over the wall. The chase isn't done yet. Bwipo's looking for Gimgoon. Gimgoon's about to make an all-out. He flashes away to safety. Fnatic is somewhat split. Hilly's looking for a target. Thus for 1 versus 1. And the parlay sends Gimgoon away.
What? Oh, they're re-engaging.
Hylissang has gone far too deep, but the ultimate will buy just enough time. Tongue Lash available, that will tag one. Gimgoon comes over, Gnar into the wall. The rest of Fnatic will maybe...
Later, 20 minutes in.
Let's see if Broxah can steal it. Not even gonna try. I think the double mountain Drake
group on Baron and Force so insanely fast with extra 2 damage. Here we go.
Oh, does Hylissang know how much he's bitten off? 4 members of FPX coming to reply.
I think he figured it out at the end.
I have gone too far.
It went too far, and Hylissang concedes the 5th death of the game. This is a little bit of Hylissang on brand. Coin flip player at times. Has been known to overcommit, and now there's a gold card landing onto Gimgoon. Reckless will chase forward with the killer instinct and continue to chase.
Down.
Can't get in range. That boomerang play does so much. The re-engage. Tian and FPX snipe Reckless under the tower. They get the top tower. They extend the gold lead. And this game is already feeling over.
It's all going crashing down for Fnatic. Quick shot. FPX.
Not actually committing to the dive when they saw the Gragas there. But that kind of started the whole thing for FPX here. Let's see what happens around mid. TF has used his ulti.
Yes, indeed. Gold card is being primed for Nemesis. I'm waiting for the targets. This is a 5v4 for the time being. Broxah has the potential to flank, but he has been spotted out, as you mentioned, Deficio. And now Gimgoon, no flash available, but he does have the Mega Gnar. Manages to find one into Hilly. Hilly will, however, find Crisp. There goes the Cal ultimate, but there's so much reply damage. That's Nemesis already down. Hylissang follows shortly thereafter, and the rest of FPX, they take down the tower. Abyssal Voyage will send Tian to the back line, and Reckless and Brox are running for their lives.
Yeah, Fnatic literally cannot fight FPX grouped up as 5. You are never killing that Varus. It is a level 11 super fed Varus with not only a Tahm Kench, but also a Kayle next to him. And that is FPX just moving ahead as 5, completely bullying this team. In fact, they have to play their team with the spread, but again, it is easy to continue pushing forward. And the ramifications of this team fight are huge because we talked about the double mountain. This has opened up. Right now, the game is looking grim, but you sidestep a nice ultimate there.
Yeah.
Get your taunted. Yeah. Twisted Fate on bottom side, now using the ultimate to join.
All right, where is Broxah? Hylissang stepping forward. He's got the ultimate available. Moves into the pit. Soulstone. Now with FPX, they've secured the Baron. But at what cost? Broxah is already down. There is no thanking Broxah. There is no thanking Hylissang. Baron is deleted by FPX.
And we highlighted the double mountain Drake earlier. The Varus who could just burn it down in no time. So when you are potentially setting up a flank here and the enemy team is stuck in the Baron pit, well, you have to do it so quickly because it dies so fast. And now, let's see if they can do something crazy here.
All right, Nemesis got the gold card primed. He's looking onto Gimgoon, who's a little tired, Mini Gnar. But the piercing arrow from LWX sends him legendary 9-0-4. This Phoenix is truly flying and on the verge of 2-0. Double kill for LWX. Finals. The much talked about LPL, the fall of RNG. What form would IG and FPX bring to the quarterfinals? Well, I tell you what, it's terrifying today in Madrid. At 15 kills to 3, nearly 10,000 gold up. FPX are on the brink of closing this game out and shutting down Europe's second seed. Now, what defense can they muster? The Broxer Dragon's Rage kit still has power. LWX gets devoured for now, buys enough time to turn it around. Hellesang gets the pulverized onto Gimgoon, and here comes Tian. Broxer running for his knife. Nemesis gets shut down. 11-0-4 for LWX. The inhibitor still stands because it's the kills that FunPlus want. Bwipo will get run down by Gimgoon. He runs a few seconds longer. Finally, the inhibitor falls. Now the Nexus target. The Nexus is the target for FPX. 18 kills to 3. It has been a slaughtering of Fnatic members. And FunPlus Phoenix are one game away from the first World semi-final.
In there, Nemesis needs more time before he really starts having a lot of impact. It's not a roaming pick by any means. It's not the Twisted Fate. Multiple members. Of course, you can take down the Ornn here. Ulti is ready, can try and use it.
All right, what can Bwipo do? Call of the Forge Guard is available. It is called. Can he get the knockup? No, it's interrupted. He can't bounce it back. Gimgoon and Tian double team. Well, Doinb gets
somewhere else. And the big difference in that matchup comes when you complete your Spear of Sojin. Bottom side engage.
All right, that's the engage plus the ignite. So stopwatch will at least get proc. So Hilly's going to be happy already. TP. Teleports, that's traded 1-for-1. Nautilus ultimate knocks Reckless up into the air. Now Hilly's trying to escape. Nemesis lands the event horizon, but Doinb almost survives. LWX is running for his life. There's the engage from Hellesang. That's a double kill for Fnatic. It's traded 1 back as Tien gets the
Dragon number 2, and this time around, it is double mountains for Fnatic looking towards that Baron setup.
Fisher, you had talked about the teleport advance.
Actually make it a 4 versus 3. We're looking mid lane.
We are indeed. Oh, Call of the Forge God manages to lock up Tien. He's got flash available to him, but he can't get out. Brox is on the board. Fnatic.
So that's why Bwipo can try and take those again.
Fnatic, they know they have a numbers advantage. They also have members in the jungle. They get another one.
Nemesis knows the ranges.
Very true, but it seems a bit easier for Fnatic now that they don't feel forced to do anything super aggressive all the time. Now looking bot side here.
Just as you say that, Deficio, super aggressive. Bwipo teleporting to the bot lane. Top lane has been conceded. The plates have just timed out as well. So Gimgoon and Tian, they're going to be pushing top. The teleport will...
And now you have to respect the all-in a bit more.
We'll take quick stock of the itemization, as you mentioned. Plus 20 CS. Gimgoon in the mid lane. Doinb takes a lot of damage. Primordial Burst still available. Pretty even CS across the map, says now Gimgoon will pick up. Tian is able to escape. It cost him his flash. Fnatic are pushing on 2 lanes. Top has been saved for now. Middle is now under pressure. There's the Call of the Forge God. Event Horizon comes out, but very good flash away. Gimgoon does go down. The tower will fall. Nemesis is in trouble. Doinb has not stopped the push.
On ulti or anything. They can always start a fight, and that is how you punish teams who wants to split up the map.
Here they go.
Take a look at this. Call of the Forge Guard's not available, but it might not even be needed. Trample's available as well. Killer Instinct's on cooldown for Reckless. But it is so crucial to keep your eyes on Doinb because he has gone unanswered in the split push. But at least Fnatic are equal in cross-map.
They're going to trade here. Doinb and Tien are not going to stop. Fnatic are at the door as well. Inhibitor turret under attack.
FPX, you're new to the international stage. You don't want to base race against Fnatic. There is no team in the world with more experience at base races. The inhibitor is being forced down. It is being taken in the bottom lane.
Can they find them in the base?
To the base race. All of the Forge God has come out. Teleport's being used. Event Horizon's going down. Fnatic, can you win the fight? Doinb is joining the fray. Hellesang goes deep with the ultimate. Reckless jumps in with the Killer Instinct. LWX is down. Brox is looking for Crisp. He finds him. It's at the cost of Hellesang's life. There's another one down as Gimgoon is taken out. The Nexus turret is the next focus.
And no minions.
You are definitely in store for some more. Fnatic have full control of Baron. They're burning it down. Bwipo's under attack.
Yes, indeed. Call of the Forge God is not available to him. Event Horizon has come up. Bwipo manages to escape, and Crisp survives the Primordial Boost. Now the Nautilus ultimate knocks Nemesis in the air. Baron will just about get secured. Super minions are pushing in the bottom lane. That's a massive engage! Fnatic from downtown! Send FPX back to base. The gray screen is up for Tien and Crisp. And with Baron empowered super minions about to crest the steps of the LPL's base, Fnatic are looking to pick up their first win of the series. Nemesis is fighting LWX in the bottom. The rest of Fnatic are picking a fight in the bottom lane as well. Hellesang goes golden against Doinb, and he stays alive just a few seconds longer. The Baron empowered minions are now chasing Nemesis, looking for the solo kill. Not going to find it, but the Q does. The Nexus turrets have fallen. teleports are coming into the base. FPX are doing what they can to survive, but there's not enough available. There's not enough to fight. But look at this, Tiana Doobie, they turn around. I couldn't be more wrong. Bwipo's in trouble. The Realm Warp will allow them to continue the chase, and Brox is running for his life.
Fnatic thought they had done it, but Doobie holds on to
it. And this is the replay of this final Lakers push. I was convinced in this What's in Me replay Fnatic were going to win.
You guys tell me what's going on with all these chase downs here for Fnatic.
Well, they wanted the next turrets first, but then they realized behind them right now, there's actually still a bunch of turrets, and there's a very, very strong rise. I think Doinb playing it perfect, staying out of range, flashes out of cage as well, so he can just keep dealing damage. And now the rest of the team will join, and of course Reckless ends up in the middle of the entire team and will go down. So for now, FPX, they stay alive.
He's got no flash available to get out of the event horizon this time around, and the lanes not necessarily the strongest.
Here we go.
And top pushing towards Fnatic. The Realm Warp sends Crisp into the backline. Call the Forge God comes out. That sends Crisp flying. Reckless is in trouble as Gungoom's running him down. Now, the first one to fall is Crisp. Nemesis does get taken out. So does Reckless. All of a sudden, Fnatic's fight has floundered. Broxer tries to get something back as Tion's running for his life. He's got the Guardian Angel available.
That was such a good engage. Can he get more?
They can just now. That's a GA has been procced. The Brox and Hylissang run for their lives.
Over this Baron area, and you will force FPX into you.
All right, Gimgoon's going to flash all the way forward. Reckless isn't there. He's starting to teleport and join the fray. He will get in behind. Call of the Forge God has already been using. Gimgoon is pushed underneath the tower. Gimgoon stays alive. The Primordial Burst picks up the kill. Now, where's the engage? Killer Instinct is available for Reckless. I'm waiting to see when he uses it. Hylissang is in some trouble. Gets a 3-man knockup. Reckless is chasing forward. Nautilus ultimate knocks him up into the air. He dives forward. Reckless's shield keeps him up, keeps him alive, keeps him pushing forward, gets him a double, looking for the triple. Doinb is the last man standing, and he flashes away to safety. Fnatic, give this man respect because he is scary. The Super Soaker slows him down, and it's Reckless that sends him packing for the ace.
That's gotta be it. Fnatic 4 strong in the FPX space. One inhibitor down, and the Nexus to follow. This series isn't over yet.
The Fnatic faithful find their first win.
Actually, to have a stronger late game team fight.
That's what I was looking for. If they leave up that rise, then they have to be willing to lock in.
Waiting for the Gimgoon
Here we go.
passive
Look
to
at
wear off.
Gragas.
So look at the minimap. Tian is
That's
making
first
his way up. Bwipo, no flash available. Fisher calling the first blood already. Predator is available. Gimgoon will be looking for that hook shot off the wall, and this should easily be secured. Precision Protocol makes it look, starts charging up the skewer. Will find a tag into Chris, but there's no follow-up. This is going to be a 4v4. Teleport's not available for the respective top laners, and Nemesis is not yet backed away. The Mountain Drake has now turned his attention for the Chain of Corruption. Beautifully comboed into the Gragas ultimate. Realm Warp comes down to Chris stays alive until the death from below. Now Hylissang is running for his life with some help from Broxer. Turns it around, manages to escape for now. Goes swimming in the river. Vision! Chain of Corruption won't find a target, but once the teleport completes, there from Doinb. This will be the first tower of the game just before turret plates fall as well, giving FPX the gold lead once. This is completely uncontested. Gimgoon is left solo in lane. By the way, down 14 CS. We didn't look at that top lane.
Ooh, let's see it once again.
All right, Realm Warp is going to be committed there onto Bwipo, as is the Hextech Ultimatum. The stopwatch is used to buy some time. Bwipo still got that Divine Judgment, which he manages to cast. Get off, the Gragas Ultimate comes back. Bwipo goes down. The Divine Judgment did not help enough. Now the tower will fall as well, and FPX with a decisive play and a 2,500 gold lead.
And this is because Rift Herald, they just gave it up and said, you are investing a lot of members top side. Good, we get control bot. We can then push it and they go for more.
They've got themselves another kill. Let's say this is a 15.5-minute inhibitor turret kill. Now FPX, they decide to back away.
For this trade, more than just the Drake.
Fnatic are still down 3,000 gold just before this tower.
Stop enemy mid lane from having any priority, and then the Silence have to stop pushing. But it's Tahm Kench sitting there right now.
For Judgment is rank 2 and may get needed. The engage starts as Gimgoon jumps forward. That passive shield does so much work. Dragon's Rage kick into Sonic Wave, as well as the Hextech Ultimatum. KL Ultimate comes down, and Hilly actually will help out the kill there. And the gold, that's a good thing for Fnatic.
Everybody showing forward. Fnatic on the top side means that FPX will take the consolation prize of the Ocean Dragon. But that is a big kill, picking off the Camille for Fnatic.
The first slip up here from FPX. Gimgoon not respecting the fact they lost priority mid.
Torment and the Seraph's Embrace is obliterating LWX's HP. Gragas' ultimate comes in just to buy some time. Hellesang's death from below will just about come on cooldown. Reckless goes forward to the killer instinct. Now Tien's the target, dashes forward. Reckless is on the board, he gets the first of the fray, but it's at the cost of Nemesis's life. He didn't use the flash. Reckless gets over the wall, and now the chase back. Crisp continues to move forward as Doinb gets himself a kill onto Bwipo. The Kayle ultimate did not come down.
They chased too far forward there, and FPX punished them. The teleport from Gimgoon brings Camille in, and they kill them off in the small corridor of the jungle.
And that's when it gets basically impossible to play the game. Even when you're grouping mid, trying to get control, you end up losing the fight. And FPX, especially Doinb on this rise, are so hard to teamfight against because he's just moving around so well for a fight without easy engage to use. Let's see what happens top now.
All right, the Petrifying Gaze, yes, that stuns up Chris, but that may not be enough. Nemesis is locked down, locked up, and just about dies. Tien takes him out, but at what cost? Death from below gets one. That's a reset. Now all of a sudden the Gragas barrel goes back. Divine Judgment buys some additional time for Bwipo, but not that much. A secondary death from below, as now Hellesang is in trouble. Reckless is getting blown up where he stands. Tien down very low, and Hellesang runs for his life. 2 for 3 in favor of FPX.
Hill is still looking here. He's on a ward though, he's going straight for it.
Oh, Realm Warp, not going to get taken this time around. Death from below to get over the wall. Crisp was sure just about.
Spotted right there with the sweeper. Always use your sweeper outside to check if there's a ward around the corner. Fnatic only looking at one Mountain Drake on the other side, so they will stay around trying to defend.
All right, for FPX, I think they really do need to get their Camille into the side lane here. Hilly goes deep.
Oh, he really does. The Bone Skewer doesn't find his target, though. Chain of Corruption comes up and instantly cleanses away from the QSS. Reckless commits his ultimate. That's already a kill onto LWX. This time round, Bwipo throws down the Divine Judgment. That's a double kill for Broxah. Now it's not
the game. Now, luckily for FPX, they can still win teamfights. They don't have to actually split push to win the game right now because the Rise is so strong. But Fnatic knows this is the way to win the game. It's not matching them in 3 different lanes.
Saying again.
All right, Bone Skewer finds Tien. Teleport is now committed.
Very aggressive TP.
Will tag on Broxah. He buys some time with the stopwatch, and Doinb comes in. That's a good escape from Broxah right now, but Bwipo just gets blown up. Tien and Doinb do so much work. Nemesis is running for his life. He throws down that stopwatch to buy some time of his own. 2 quick kills for FunPlus Phoenix.
The Zhonya's for him is so big. Tien baits them in. That's 2 kills for FPX. They're burning down the Baron. Can Broxah steal it?
Well, we're going to have to find out. Sonic Wave to get in the pit. Hellesang's running for his life. 5,000 hit points. Triple Ocean will do some work for FunPlus Phoenix. The Baron is so low. Sonic Wave finds his target. Broxah, he jumps into the pit. Not going to go just yet. He's blown up. Reckless kills Gimgoon though, and then Hellesang goes down. FunPlus Phoenix.
So Chris got down to 10%, so they'll all heal back up. As you can see, Fnatic need to defend again.
They do indeed. Bwipo will use that Divine Judgment. Gets caught by the Gragas barrel, but he's in trouble. It's burned up. He's blown up already. Hellesang's running for his life. He's got a gigantic shield to work with. We'll try to regenerate the HP. The inhibitor is now dropped.
Not giving up. Again, they have to return to the farm for late, boys. There's the Fishy solo queue. And at least it doesn't get worse from here. Well, maybe it does.
Let's find out. Abyssal Voyage comes down. Bwipo not yet used the Divine Judgment. Will buy some time. And instantly the rest of Fnatic bail. Tribush Broxah has been zoned away, has been pushed out. Fnatic have been strangled off of the map. And it started by stabbing Bwipo in the bottom lane. His 0-7-3 Kayle has been beaten up and bullied from first blood 32 minutes ago. So now FPX opportunities. Nobody was available yet. Earlier today, one of the Korean squads fell. It looks like a European team will fall in just a few moments, leaving 2 China, 2 EU, 2 Korea left in the tournament, but an all-Chinese semi-final unless Fnatic do something magical. They've got to defend inhibitors in 2 lanes at once. There are super minions on the steps of Fnatic's base. Death from below comes out. Doinb forced to flash, or at least moving away with the flash, and Hellesang's already dead. The inhibitor falls. There goes Broxah trying to get some damage. Gimgoon's in trouble. Buy some time with Hexic Ultimatum. That's a dead Nemesis. Dead Bwipo. It's going to be a dead Fnatic. FunPlus Phoenix have shut down Fnatic and advance to an all-LPL semi-final. FunPlus will face Invictus Gaming.